What's up, guys? Welcome into Sensei and the Pupil. I'm Cray. I got Dev and Paul with me.
Hey.
We are the Senseis, and you're about to get pupiled by episode 7 of Solo Leveling, dudes.
Whoosh.
So this episode starts with the Hunter Association. I hate calling them that. I hate calling them that.
Netero.
But until we find another name, that's what they're called.
Mm-hmm.
They're talking about the people that survived the last dungeon, Jinwoo and Yujin, and how they're E and D rank, but everyone else died. And homie's like, I don't really care. Why is this news? Well, it turns out because the guy that also survived the last double grade dungeon survived this one too, and Dong Suk died. Boom. Right, some alarms.
Who's Dong Suk?
Well, he's the brother
of
Dong Suk. Because Korean names suck. But he's the brother, and that's where we kind of get a little bit of exposition there. But it jumps over to Jinwoo bringing food home to his hot sister. Now, Dev, what I want to ask you, Dev, have you ever brought your sister food and been that close with her?
Like they just ate a meal together, dude. Like what do you?
I know they didn't like.
That was.
I know,
like, you've never ate a meal with your sibling, like
nothing happened.
No.
It wasn't, dude. Like it wasn't like,
no.
You know, like they got naked or something.
Yeah,
you know?
but she's
like,
hot.
It was like.
All right.
I'm not touching if she's hot. Sorry.
Touching what?
My sister.
Okay, so like that's his younger sister, and like there's no one else there to like provide for her. So he brought her home some like fried chicken, and you're like,
you're just putting yourself in an uncomfortable position. Right?
I know. This is System of the People, guys. Welcome. We're gonna get big one day.
I think you're like projecting some stuff that you have.
Look, if she wasn't hot, I wouldn't be saying this. But she's hot. They're drinking. Well, he's drinking beer. They're eating chicken, and she's happy because I guess he's cheap or some shit. But he's got a bunch of money from winning that last dungeon. And he realizes when he drinks, he's not getting any kind of effect from it. Well,
right.
What's going on, Paul?
Well, he receives a notification that actually it's part of the first dungeon that he survived. He gained a couple buffs. One is that he's able to utilize the full revives every so often. And the second one, which he just noticed, is he has resistance to poisons and illnesses.
There you go.
So he can't get drunk.
There you go.
He can't get sick. He can't get poisoned.
Positive and a minus. You know, I would kind of be upset to not ever get drunk again.
That does kind of suck.
But, you know, also, I'd trade that for unlimited power. So I think there's a good trade-off, right?
You drank like a 12-pack and said, I don't feel nothing.
Would you trade ever getting drunk again for his skills? Like, for that kind of...
I mean, like, what would those skills get me in this world, you know?
Like, if you got like a plus 40 stat on strength, you wouldn't trade that for getting drunk?
Like, could I not just like work out and achieve that on my own? Like,
still get drunk.
take some steroids.
I'm not giving up alcohol. Fair. Yeah, we could. But he gets a call from Jinwoo to come. I'm sorry, Yujin. Korea.
Yep.
Yujin to go eat dinner. And
sus. Oh.
Okay, yeah. See, I was gonna lean into the gay shit.
Right.
Yujin tells him in a very pussy manner too, like, boss, I want to start a guild, a construction guild, because his dad's a construction guy who has a business, and I guess they think if they can run through guilds, they get more money, more funding, more items and material, which makes sense. That's a smart plan. But to really have a strong guild, for one, you have to get through 19 raids.
20.
Sorry, 20 raids.
Well, 19 now that he finished 1.
19 more.
Right.
You need to really have an S-rank member, or else your guild won't... I'm guessing it won't amount to much. They didn't really say that, but...
No, they didn't say it was like a requirement, but I think it's
almost like...
To be taken like seriously.
Yeah. Right. You need an S-rank. And there's only 7 in the whole country.
Right. And
we think.
So we think. That's true.
We don't know all the players that are there. So we think.
And then... Jinwoo actually like warns him, hey, don't try to poach an S class from another guild because then they'll all come after you. Like, it's kind of a dangerous thing.
Jinwoo.
Yeah.
Sorry, y'all. No, y'all don't get that one. They don't get it, but
hopefully the audience does. Let us know in the comments.
If they watch wrestling, then.
Oh, they definitely let us know.
They definitely watch wrestling if they watch us. Yujin offers him 30 bill to join up. And I really like this Jinwoo. Even though I had gripes about him kind of flipping the switch so early, he was like analytically thinking like, yo, I'm probably going to be higher than S rank. I don't want to sign a contract for 30 bill with that's probably chump change. Like, he's already planning. I thought that was really interesting.
He's like maniacal, you know?
If anything, I think, in my head, I'm thinking like, who the fuck are you though? Like, you were, like, level E not even a week
ago.
ago.
So you're Eugene right now?
Okay. No, I mean...
You're Eugene. Give me your pitch. You're going to give me 30 bill.
So why would you help out the smaller guy? You know, you were just that smaller guy, right?
You were just that smaller guy. Not just that, but, like, people think that I'm stronger than you. Like, you need me as a cover. So, like, use me, and then I'll use you. Like,
you're a better salesman than Eugene, because I would just say... What'd you say? What'd you say to just hover.
And I'll have, like, all the guilds on speed dial, like, hey... How did this level E defeat me? You know?
Paul should have been Eugene, all right?
But I don't know. That's just like that's in my head. I'm like, dude, who the fuck do you think you are? Like, are you that powerful now that you're like I was by your side?
You raise a good point.
Boss.
Yeah, I called you boss.
Just mean as hell. Just snappy as hell.
For real.
Jinwoo turns it down.
Yeah.
But as he's walking away, Eugene is a little snappy.
I'll keep your secret, though.
I swear I'll keep your secret.
Yeah, to the grave.
Low-key blackmail. And I'm guessing Jinwoo's like considering it.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's talking to his sister about it. He's like, what would you do with 30 bill?
And then she's like, I didn't start OnlyFans. That's what she said.
Yeah, no, she didn't. No, she said, what would I even do with that money?
Yeah.
And I think that's going to push Jinwoo to not help.
It's too much money is what kind of she makes it seem like. She's like, well, we could save mom. I can put away my college tuition, and I don't know what I would do with the rest. So it's too much money. I don't need all that money.
Do y'all want
Jinwoo? What a down-to-earth girl, am I right?
I mean, I'd marry her.
I love her. Purple hair and everything. I love her. Would you take
her selfie? You know what I'm saying?
Her. We'll get to that. We'll get to that one of these days.
Whoa.
Yeah. Would you do that? Would you take the 30 bill if you had Jinwoo's power?
If I went.
Like if you had the same thought process, maybe
would I go through 19 more dungeons? Like I would definitely.
Like, would you sign yourself into a contract
for the 30 bill and then?
Yeah.
I think I would too.
I think I would too.
Especially if I've been poor.
Yeah.
I think I just would take it, and then when the contract's over, I just get more money.
In my head, I'd be like, "Who the fuck do I think I am?" You know.
Okay.
19 more dungeons. I mean, that wouldn't be. He
but
went through.
All C though.
He went through that last one. Easily, like by himself, basically.
Well, yeah, I would run them by myself. Like,
yeah, exactly. So it wouldn't be too hard for him to get that 30 bill.
It's kind of like he's gonna go through the dungeons anyways.
True.
He's gotta get the money anyways. So like, okay, just give me money on top of what I'm doing. Okay, awesome.
Or pay me half now, like even better, you know.
He's running. He's exercising with his sister. His sister decides to do his exercise training with him
because she ate too much chicken. So
yeah,
she's like, that's why I need to work.
Don't want to get fat. You know, all the studying. Don't want to get fat.
She knows though.
What's her name again?
I forgot.
Purple hair. I love you.
Jinwoo's sister.
Yeah, Jinwoo's sister.
That's all we need to know.
They're exercising, and Jinwoo realizes that his limit for exercise actually went over the limit that's supposed to.
He accidentally ran one more kilometer.
I guess so.
Accidentally.
And what does he do, Dev?
Yeah.
He realizes this, and he wants to push his limits to see how far that he can.
Gotta love it.
He can, get, and he realizes that it'll let him go to twice as much as what the challenge is requesting.
Right.
So if he's 100 push-ups, he does 200. 100 sit-ups, he does 200. So on and so forth. 10 kilometers, he runs 20. So by doing this, he actually unlocks a special sacred
quest.
Yeah, it became a secret quest instead of a normal quest, and then he got the loot box. Yeah.
Well, he actually got you got the loot box. He got double points, and because usually he just gets 5. Right. Now he got 10, which is actually sick as fuck. And the loot box.
You know what I didn't like about. So like after he initially got that loot box, it's like he didn't even really think about like doing anything else. Like, oh, what should I do with this key? There wasn't like any like actual moment of like, what should I do with this key? It's like, okay, let's go.
Yeah, he had no plan.
Yeah,
I think he got too confident, in my opinion.
When he got the box, or when he got the key, didn't it say it's to the gate of hell? And then like it also said where you can find the elixir of life.
The elixir of life. Yeah.
I mean, I get. He had a little moment of like. Did he even show his mom in it? Did he show his mom before he went in his head? I thought he like looked at his mom.
He had a flashback of what.
Yeah,
what
it's like real.
I mean, yeah, which I could really see where that pointy chin comes from.
His mom has a pointy chin too.
Hell yeah.
I didn't even notice that, dude.
Hell yeah.
I didn't notice that. She's been stabbing herself like on accident.
Yeah.
Before he goes into the dungeon, we also get a quick glimpse of this guy named Mr. Hwang. This really swolled up dude, Mr. Hwang. Big old swole dude with like a furry coat. And he's like, I gotta kill this guy. I gotta.
Mr. Huang is a big old swole furry coat.
Mr. Huang has a big old furry coat.
Alright.
And he says, I need to kill these guys that killed my brother. And we see a picture of Jinwoo and Yujin. And by the way, he keeps breaking his smartphones and shit. Like, he just...
Yeah, because
his
iPad
iPad...
rich,
like,
you just break as many as you want.
Yeah, he's just like, I'm angry. He's fucking
And he's gonna get revenge when his schedule allows it.
Yes. Love that. Love that. He even told his secretary, what do I do whenever you kill somebody in another country? Do you get extradited? What's going on? He
has murderous intent, and I like it.
Is he a player?
Nah,
I can't think so. He's probably not. I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think so. But inside of the gate of hell, we see a big old monster, Cerberus monster.
Everybody knows Cerberus.
Everybody. Three-headed beast. He had a red title, too,
Dog.
so he's way stronger.
There's some things in life you know. You know Cerberus, you know basketball, and you know volleyball. Like, you know the rules and everything.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Anyways, Cerberus and him start fighting.
Mm.
And it's a really well choreographed fight. I mean, they're going back and forth. He kind of underestimates him a little bit. Jinwoo underestimates Cerberus in the beginning because Cerberus wrecks him.
I think he just underestimates it in general.
You haven't seen this adversity out of Jinwoo since what was it, episode 1 that he was getting wrecked?
Well,
episode 1, episode 2.
The Venom Snake was kind of getting him too. Until he like...
No, not like this.
Not like the Goblin like straight up stabbed him right in
He tried to dodge. Yeah, that was embarrassing.
Yeah, he had to be healed like 3. Even what's her name was like, I almost couldn't heal that one. You know, like come on. Man.
Cerberus is wrecking him.
Yeah.
I mean, he bit his arm off at one point. He healed. He got him in his mouth. He somehow got away. He's taking chunks of his life points away, and like a late motherfucker, he realized he can get a shop and heal mid match. I don't know. I feel like you shouldn't be able to shop mid fight.
I feel like
that should be locked.
Yeah, maybe
when you're in combat.
Yeah.
Or maybe when you're in a dungeon.
Most games would.
But they gave him the option of buying little mini potions to heal.
And there was a bunch of potions on there too.
Yeah.
And he only bought 3 potions.
Went like this, and then go to the top one, dude. What are you doing?
And then he didn't even look at the descriptions. Like, oh well, these only heal 100. Why'd you buy them? You could have like looked at the descriptions. Like, oh, this one heals 1,000.
I mean, granted, he was in the middle of a battle, but also that Cerberus wasn't.
He was hiding. Yeah,
he was hiding. He wasn't finding.
The only time he got caught is when the clink of the other bottle. Anyways.
He stabs those eyes in the Cerberus, and he finally gets the last one. Like, he's in the Cerberus's mouth, really about to die.
Oh, yeah.
And he finally gets the last one. And every monster apparently dies from eye stabs.
Makes sense, actually.
I mean, those are weak points, right? I mean,
if your whole like body is full of armor and your only parts that aren't armored are your eyes, like I'd go for your eyes.
But this is why I don't like how he killed the snake, which you guys argued with me. How he grabbed the snake and killed it in his armor?
He didn't stab it though. He uses
he like uses strength to break the armor.
But the armor's too strong.
He used 35 strength and ripped open your. Dude, if I had 35 strength, I'd totally rip open your throat.
You have 35 strength.
I do not.
You're old.
It's like 10.
All right, look. He beats Cerberus finally, but he realized that that's only the first. He's not even inside.
Just the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah, it's not even inside the demon castle.
He gets another key.
Yes.
To floor 1.
Yes. So that's
and also he unlocks the ingredient.
Yeah.
Nice.
The list. Yeah. So he knows what to find now.
Right. And he also gets. I think he didn't show it fully in the. You trying to hit me?
No.
It showed it fully in the show, but he actually got items as well. It looks like he got a fang probably from Cerberus.
Did he?
I saw on the left hand side.
Shit. Probably.
On the right hand side, I saw a necklace. So I think he gets an accessory as well. I don't know what it does, but he got some items. He got loot.
Love this episode.
And he leveled up a lot.
Dude, like
he
5 levels?
Yeah,
I think?
he did.
5 or 6? Yeah.
Loved
so he must be like 20. I can't remember what he was. 20 maybe?
I kind of almost want to see him just fight people now. Because I feel like people are more of a threat than these monsters.
I think this anime is going to give you what you want. The
Well,
fact that
I
he
think
foreshadowed the brother.
I think only like 7 people would be like an actual threat
The 7
to him.
ranks.
Yeah.
Maybe.
For now.
I don't know.
For now.
Even he's like, I might be a B now or an A. So he might get wrecked by a lot of people.
I need another player.
Right.
I need another player.
At least a hint.
Yeah, I need another player. Don't be like Overlord. Never give us 5 seasons. I need another player.
No, I'll give you a... Right.
Guys, episode 7 was
cheap shot.
Was fire. We loved it. Like, comment, subscribe. We out of here.